All right.
One important point about school bus driving is what is called the safety zone or the danger zone. In Georgia, the danger zone is considered 10 feet by the Department of Driver Services, and it is considered 12 feet by the Department of Education. Well, I always go with the safest one, pretty much. So what you want is no, you want to observe a safety zone that is at least 12 feet when you load or unload students. I set up the cones over here to give us an idea. So the purple cone over here, let's pretend that these are your passengers waiting for the bus when you come to a bus stop. So you want the box that I put around the bus with the larger orange cones. It's basically a box that surrounds the bus and that is at least 12 feet away from that purple cone, from the passenger. So every time you load and unload, you should not bring your bus closer to that distance, that 12 feet distance between your passenger door, between the passenger door area and the passengers. Same when you drop off students. You should wait until your passengers are that far away from the bus before you move again. It's important to have also a sense of awareness in the community. That means really if you drive a car and you stumbled on this video, it would definitely, you want to observe that danger zone for the safety of the kids. Because the danger zone, this is what is considered the area of the bus that is where the students are the most vulnerable. I'll give an example. Over here we see that we have also 12 feet up front. Well, if there happens to be a quarter right where that yellow cone is, and a first grader walk away from that bus in the afternoon, and you did not see it, you didn't see the action taking place, you don't see that this student is in front of the bus because you did not properly check in your cross view mirrors, then the safety of that kid might be at risk. Because if a first grader sees a quarter, you better believe he or she will go straight over there to pick it up. If they have a piece of homework, a drawing or whatever, if they are at the elementary school level and that piece of homework flies underneath that bus, they will want to crawl underneath that bus. And this is why it's important also when I talk about awareness, that every adult in the life of these kids train kids to think about safety first, because a natural gut reaction for a kid that age will be, to go reach for that object or that item that they might have left on the bus right after they got dropped off. If they forgot something, their gut feeling is to get back inside the bus. So they need to be taught that their lives are more important than that object, whatever it may be. That they need to know about their surroundings, because if they walk away and they text as they leave that stairway in the afternoon and they're distracted texting, well, most drivers are compliant, but there might be that driver that does not want to wait for the bus and will run over this kid, and this is where they're the most at risk. So that's why it's important to train them to know about their surroundings. Now I put a little orange, a smaller orange cone over here, and that smaller cone represents another object, could be whatever that will distract students, passengers from safety. It had this happen to me also. As I dropped off students, there was a big inflatable slide. You know those party slides that you rent? Well, it was on the front lawn of someone. What do you think the kids did when they got off the bus? That is the first thing. Even if the kids are over there being dropped off, they will not think twice. They'll come straight over here and walk or run, in that direction. Their safety again could be jeopardized. So this is why it is so important to observe, be particularly diligent about the safety zone or danger zone.